Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And I realized in the last video I didn't ever unbox my new 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro. So I'm going to do that today. It's the weekend and I got some stuff done. I got some presents wrapped and I just want to go ahead and unwrap this so I can get to work on editing some more videos for Miami and for the rest of the year. As you can see with my little tree here, I've been busy with presents, wrapping presents, bagging presents, more wrapping paper, just all around the tree. I've been doing this for, I don't know, maybe about 30 minutes to an hour. Now it's time to get this bad boy unwrapped and ready to go so I can go back to editing, go back to shooting and filming and doing what I need to do. So let's go ahead and get the unboxing started. So we have the paper, wrapping paper. That was really easy to take off. So I actually customized my MacBook because as a designer, as someone who does video editing, you need more power than just the basic model. So I actually upgraded mine with a little bit more processing power, about 32 gigs of memory, as well as I updated my graphics card and updated my hard drive so that I can get the best power. So let's go ahead and see what we have in this box. Ta-da! So the packaging is really sturdy. In times past, I know they've used a little bit cheaper packaging, but this is, my goodness, like this is straight. Look at how thick this cardboard is. It's like almost about a 1/4 inch thick. And excuse, yeah, as you can see, I was marking presents, so I've got Sharpie on my nail. Ugh. But yeah, look at this packaging. It's got a nice texture on the inside. I don't know if you can see it properly. Maybe here. It's got a nice kind of textured inside with smooth, kind of sturdy hardboard on the outside. And of course, here's my new baby right here. Let's go ahead and pull on this tab and ta-da! Alright, so I actually had a 2012 MacBook, and I'll probably get that in just a second to compare it. But as we continue to open the box, we've got Designed by Apple, another little tab here. And we have our nice charger wrapped up nicely, followed by a nice USB-C lightning bolt, followed by a nice lightning bolt, followed by a lightning bolt charging cord. As you can tell, of course, you have to have the standard outlet, but everything is done with the new lightning bolt cable. So if you have an older Mac like I do, you're gonna have to buy an adapter. And that's pretty much everything that comes in the box. Let's go ahead and open up what we have here. MacBook Pro. Of course, it gives you instructions on what this comes with. So the 2016 comes with, of course, the Thunderbolt 3 USB-C jacks. It actually has a nice headphone jack, which is I was surprised about since they changed the headphone jack on the iPhones, but not quite the MacBook Pros. And of course, you know, you still have your menu bar and your FaceTime camera that's in 720 spotlight. The difference is that there's this really cool touch bar here, as well as Touch ID for the power button, and I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. And that's all here. Then we also have, you know, our Energy Star ratings, and you know, every MacBook comes with, you know, some sticker swag to, you know, good branding, show pride. And what else do we have in our little booklet here? Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, because this is just another piece of thick cardboard for, I don't know, sturdiness, packaging. As you can see there. Put that to the side. Ooh, how smooth. Nice. Now let me go ahead and grab my 2012 MacBook Pro, which was a 15-inch screen at the time, and you can kind of see them side by side. So we have here on the left is the new 2019 16-inch MacBook, and this is the 2012, the late 2012 MacBook Pro. And as you can tell already by just looking at both of them, the new MacBooks are a lot thinner and lighter than the old ones. I believe this one is about a good 5 to 5.6 pounds, and the new versions are a little bit under 4, so you save there. Here's a height comparison. I mean, we have the 2019 here and the 2012 here. 2019 is not as tall. So they're about the same length here, but let's do a little rearranging. Put the 2016 on top. And they're about the same width here, which is interesting. But again, the newer version is a lot lighter. So let's go ahead and flip this bad boy around. This is my old 2012. Open that up, and oh, we have to take off the beautiful packaging. You know, I'm the type of person that does not like to take off the packaging. I'll be honest. I will keep this packaging on until kingdom come, but you know, sometimes you just gotta rip it off and rip off the band-aid literally and, you know, see what's going on. Whereas before, you can tell, it's got this nice kind of like glass. Yeah, almost like you can totally see yourself. It's got this nice glass apple, whereas before, it's just kind of basic white matte. So, turn these bad boys around so I can actually open them and show you what it's like on the inside. So here's the 2019 version, and it comes with the stuff on the screen. Ta-da! And the 2012. Alright, you can tell immediately that from the late 2012 version, the trackpad is a lot smaller than the 2019 version. I mean, my goodness, look at this. Look, this is my whole hand, whereas this is just a small portion of it. The keyboard keys are a lot smoother, a lot wider, but not
to use
terribly
English
a lot.
as the main language, press the return key.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll get you set up in just a minute. Just hold on, I'm doing a video, okay? So we've got a little bit larger sound panels here. Instead of all of these key functions, as you can see, all the F keys, that's completely replaced with the new bar and the Touch ID screen. Other than that, hey, look, escape key is here. Escape key was there on the 2012 too. The 2012 still has its CD-ROM port, which makes it a lot heavier because, again, there's more hardware in this. But if you're looking for that standard power button, you're not going to find it on the new 2019 version. Just FYI, y'all. But all the other buttons are exactly the same. It's just the keys have a slightly different feel and a touch to them. These keys on the old keyboard are a bit more prominent, whereas these are a little bit more flatline, but you still can kind of feel them. You have the whole keyboard feel and touch when you type. Here they are, opened up. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this bad boy set up. So yes, I speak English, so that would be most helpful. You pick your language right off the back. So yes, I chose English, and I'm part of the United States here. So we're gonna go ahead and select United States, keep it moving. And I'll go ahead and sign on to Wi-Fi. Data and privacy. Okay, you won't see this with every feature since Apple collects information only when it's needed to enable features. Alrighty, thank you for that notice. Oh, and here we go, transfer information from another Mac. You can do that here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to start off straight. Oh, and then you sign in with your Apple ID here. Oh, look at, we already have its verifying GarageBand. Cool. Of course, after this, you have to sign in with your Apple ID, and then it sends a code to one of your other Apple devices. So say you have another MacBook Pro. I had mine sent to my iPhone, so I can continue with signing in and setting up the whole computer. Next, we have our terms and conditions, which I'm already familiar with. we will agree and keep moving. Yes, I agree. Okay. And our next step is to create a computer account. So we have to create an account on this Mac for just us, and I'll go ahead and type in my info below. Once you finish typing everything in, it will start creating your account and setting up your iCloud account. And also note that if you don't have an Apple ID, there's an option, if you, I don't know if you saw that, to click to set one up. I already have an Apple ID because I've used Mac products before, and we all know if we use Mac products that Apple ID goes a long way. So I just typed in my information and I'm trying to set up my iCloud account. All this is taking a couple of minutes. It's fairly quick. You also have to know your Wi-Fi password. So make sure you have your Wi-Fi password handy. And as we're waiting for iCloud to finish setting up my account or activating my account on this new computer, when I first ordered my new MacBook Pro, I ordered online at apple.com, on the Apple Store online. And so there I was able to customize my Mac a little bit more than just getting something fresh out the box. Of course, customizing it is a lot more expensive than just going to, say, like a third-party retailer like Best Buy and picking one up on some sort of sale. You get kind of like the basic models, and if you're just doing like Word documents or just browsing the web or maybe some light, I don't know, typing, or you know, you're not doing anything serious, it's just kind of for like home personal use, then something out of the box is just fine. But again, if you're a designer, a graphic designer, a web designer, if you're into video production, a YouTuber, hey, then we want something with a little bit more power so that it can handle all of running your software at the same time. So that's why I chose to customize my Mac. And so I also ordered a dongle. Where is my dongle? USB-C to USB adapter, because my hard drive, which, where are you, hard drive? Oh, it's over there. My external hard drive is just a USB, so you have to order a USB-C to USB adapter to pretty much plug in anything with a USB port in it. And we're not talking about USB-C, we're talking about USB-A or B. And so by the time I ordered it, they said it was going to take maybe about 2 weeks to come in, and let me check my exact dates. So I ordered everything online on November 29th, and they said it would take until December 16th, a little over 2 weeks, to get everything in, but it actually came in a week early, and I went to go pick everything up at the store. I've never had a problem with buying something online and having it shipped to my door and never receiving it. I've not had that problem, but I know of too many people who've had that issue, and I did not want to take the chance with this expensive Mac. And plus, I believe you have to be home to sign it, and you know, I'm at work during the day. I don't want it to ship to work, and so I thought it was just easier to just go pick it up in the actual Apple Store itself. So yeah, so it took overall maybe like a week in order for me to get my new computer from ordering online. There are a couple of discounts that you can get that people, you know, I think most people know about these, but if you're a student or a teacher, you can get a percentage off, or if you're a government employee or government contractor, there is also a percentage off for you. It's about a couple $100, so I got about maybe $200 off, plus a certain percentage off of any peripherals. So my USB-C to USB adapter was actually only $17, and that's not how much it retails for in the store. So I think it was about 25%, 20 to 25% off any accessories. So that helps save, you know, when you're spending something that ultimately costs like $3,000. Hey, I'll take $1 off, okay? That works for me. I mean, would you take $1 off? Like, hey, put it in the comments down below. Like, I will take any dollar I can get. So I ended up saving over $200 by doing that. And oh, here we go. Let's continue. So I now have to enter my iPhone passcode because access to my account is protected by that. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in now. So as we continue to wait for this to set up, we can go ahead and get started on unwrapping my power cord here. Let's get the plastic off this bad boy. It's like this clear film that's around it. Ta-da! And here we go. As you can see, it's got a 96 watt USB-C power adapter, which clicks out, which is nice. Cool. And a pretty decent sized charging cord. Oh. Doing this with one hand is super interesting. All right, get the trash, put that in the trash bin, and here we go. Where are you? Oh, here we go. And this little bad boy fits. Boom. Simple as that. And now we're gonna go to the iCloud keychain as the next step for credit card information, blah, blah, blah. Set up. Next we have Find My Mac, so I'll go ahead and click yes to do that. In case your Mac is lost at all, you can go ahead and hit Find My Mac from another computer or from your iPhone to find it. All right, Express setup. So the next thing that happened was it asked me if I wanted to set up other location services, etc., etc. I chose to customize, so let me go ahead and customize my location. I am in the East Coast. Woohoo! So go ahead and set that. But you know, I really want to use my time zone with location services, because no matter where I am, I don't want to have to worry about manually enter the time. You know what I mean? So we're in Eastern Standard Time. Let's go ahead and click continue. My analytics, I'm not really about that life. But if you are, you can choose to share your analytics. Let's see, weekly reports. Do I want to do this? Get insights about my screen time. I don't really care, and quite honestly, I already know like the truth because as a YouTuber, I spend a lot of time on the screen, and I don't wish to have a report on all that. Set up Siri. Sure, Siri is helpful to me. Now we have Siri set up. Now we're checking to see all my files and photos in iCloud. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's continue. And as we're setting this up, ooh, look, my new bar is active. How cool is that? And again, for my old one, they used to be just function buttons with the function key, but now they're all in this cool task bar here. The next thing we have is File Vault Disk Encryption, if you so choose that. On to the fun part with our Touch ID. We have to set up our Touch ID right here. As our screen shows here, to lift and rest my finger, we have right here, ooh, lift and rest your finger on Touch ID repeatedly. Yes, I will. And as I am doing this, it is taking notes. Oops, I clicked, don't click. So it's taking fingerprint shots from every angle. And you've got to even do the edges of your fingers here by lifting and rotating. I think I got everything. Let's go ahead and hit the... Of course it has like a fingerprint here. It tells you when it's ready. So continue. Next we can choose to set up Apple Pay or not. Now we get to choose our look. Do we want light? Do we want dark? Do we want auto? And so we get to select an appearance to see how the dock menus and buttons and windows adjust depending on which one we choose. So we can always change this later by going to System Preferences, but let's see. This is the light version. What about dark? Ooh, aren't we sleek and sexy? And then there's auto. I kind of like auto, but I'm also a huge fan of light. The dark is kind of cool though, especially for contrast work. Ooh. Light, auto. Let's do auto. I'll change it later if I don't like it. Now it's True Tone Display, so how do I want the colors in my Mac to appear based on different environments. So let's see, without two-tone. So if I hold this down, it's kind of hard to see here, but as I hold it down, it's got like a, almost like a chalky tone here. It's a little bit muted, and this is a little bit more warm. So we have warm to cool. You may not be able to see it, but I can see it. Sure, we'll do true tone. And again, anything that we click here, we can always go back to settings and change. Now we have to wait to set this thing up. Come on, little wheel. I know you're setting up. Let's go, let's go. Almost done. Ta-da! And here we have, let's see, calendar. You don't need to know where I am, calendar. Yep, everything is good. Yeah, all right, so that's it, y'all. We've got, oh, yep, look, my reminders are already coming through. That lets me know that what I have, the reminders came through. Let's see. And on my phone right now, it has your Apple ID and phone number are being used for iMessage and FaceTime on a new Mac. And it lets me know that I've now signed in to a new computer, which is fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and click OK on my iPhone. And yeah, so that lets me know all of the syncing through iCloud and with my phone and my computer. All of that's working. So all I have left is to, you know, continue to customize my bar. I don't need all of these things here. Like I don't need the mail thing. So I can go to options and I can remove that from my dock and do all those other customizing things here. So I'll go ahead and do that now. You know, I don't really care to have the news here. You know, I'm doing work, not news. And go ahead and clean things out. But yeah, everything is working out nicely. And again, pull up the specifications. So this is running on Mac OS Catalina. I customize a 2.6 gig 6 core. I have 32 gigs of memory, and the base is about 16, but which is the 16 is the minimum to run Adobe products, but 32 is just even better. I've got my Intel graphics here, and my display is the 16-inch 3072 by 1920, which is super nice. My storage from the beginning, I have 1 terabyte of flash, which is probably more than I need, but again, hey, I'm a designer, we keep things, we store things, we have external hard drives, we need all the storage we can get. Of course, there's all the support, Apple service, Apple Care is available to purchase for a couple $100, and yeah, if I want to buy it, I can go ahead and buy it here, which I probably will later, but not today, and that's it. That's what we have here. My new shiny MacBook. As you recall, fresh out the box, we have our power adapter here that we can just click into any one of these ports. How lovely, how easy was that? Of course, with the hard boxes here, these are really nice boxes. So I imagine if you want to travel somewhere, then you can go ahead and do that. And oh, speaking of travel, and speaking of travel, I love, love, love my end case that I had for my 2012 MacBook here. I mean, it's purple. Purple's my favorite color, and I love this pouch to death. I've had, again, my 2012 since 2012, early 2013, so it's got me through a lot of things. It's been in different states with me, and I love this case, and I want to see if it can still fit with the 2016 model. So we'll go ahead and try that on now. But first, I'm going to show you quickly how to connect to see if a basic USB port can fit with my new dongle in the 2019 MacBook Pro. This is my external hard drive. It's a couple terabytes, and as you can see, it is an old school USB port, and on the new MacBooks, all we have are these like Thunderbolt USB-C ports. We've got 4 of them and a headphone jack, so there is literally nowhere to plug in your old USB. But like I said before, I purchased a dongle. Or yeah, Mr. Dongle. Did I put you in my case already? Let's find out. I believe I did. So here is this dongle. It's about $17, so you just connect. So you just grab your USB, then you grab your little dongle adapter. As you can see here, they fit nicely. Oh, other way. Ta-da! And then you take this and then you just plug it in to your Mac here to get that started. But first but also, you didn't come here to see that. Well, maybe we did. I want to see if this can fit in my 15-inch MacBook Pro cover that I got for my 2012 Mac. And it looks like it's going to. And if it does, what I love about the end case, it's got this like fur lining and it's so soft. And it protects my computer. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's going. And oh, look at that. It fits perfectly. So I don't even have to buy a new case. If you've got the old late 2012 version of MacBook Pro, you can still reuse your case. Old heads, do not be afraid. It fits perfectly. And let's see the corner here. This case also had a corner for charging. Yep, and this old case had a corner for charging, and look, yep, our ports, you can still charge right in here. Brilliant. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's go ahead and open this back up again. And we have my external hard drive. I need to configure that right now. So let's go ahead and plug that in. And yeah, there we have it, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and get this my external hard drive software set up on my new Mac, do some more customizing, and keep the night moving. There you have it. I just unboxed a new 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro, and in size it is a little bit thinner and lighter than my old school late 2012 MacBook Pro. It's a lot faster, a lot more powerful. I've got a new touch bar. I don't have my old CD drive. I don't have any USB. I don't have any Ethernet ports, like none of that. All I have are 4 Thunderbolt, or hair flip. All I have are 4 Thunderbolt ports, 4 USB-C ports, and a audio jack, and a touch bar, and that's what you get. So far, so good. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I do content on travel, food, and life, so I guess this is more of the lifestyle content that I haven't really got into much on my channel. But if you enjoyed this video, give this a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, just let me know. And if you purchase a new Apple product or a new MacBook, just let me know in the comments down below. If you have any questions for me, let me know. And also let me know, is there a problem with the word dongle? My husband seems to not like the word at all. And I call my USB-C to USB adapter a dongle because it's kind of dongles about, you know. He tends to not like it. But let me know if you have a problem with the word dongle or not, or if you just think it's funny. And just let me know in the comments down below, and you will solve that debate. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye!